Hello, how are you doing? I know, I'm back. She's back. Last weekend we went to Tyler, Texas to my husband's grandmother's 100th birthday party, believe it or not. And the state of Texas gave her driver's license for another 2 years. So if you live in Tyler, Texas, and you see a little gray-haired lady driving a big white truck, I would get out of her way. No, she's probably a very good driver. I don't think she's ever had an accident, and I think she only goes to church and the store, I hope. But anyway, but it was really nice. It was awesome. I met a lot of Greg's relatives I haven't met before, and his grandma looked cute. She had her little peach suit on. She was adorable. And I went all out and I did a smoky eye and I posted my picture on Instagram. So I was feeling cute that day too. So it was a good time all the way around. And it was at their church, at her church, and she had in the fellowship hall, and she had all her friends and relatives there, and um, uh, what am I trying to say? Oh, they had a buffet. They had chicken, beef. They had like a seafood pasta dish. I didn't have that. It didn't appeal to me. Anyway, so it was really nice. I met a lot of Greg's relatives, like I said, and it was cool. So it's 5 hours back home, about 5.5 hours back to San Antonio from Tyler. Tyler's way over by Louisiana side, and San Antonio's in the middle of Texas, sort of, but south. Um, and we had brought our dogs with us, and the girls were really good, and it was great. The trip home was fine. You know, it wasn't. We didn't have any bad weather. We took the toll roads. It wasn't, nothing stupendous. So I got home, and my mother-in-law also lives in San Antonio, and she stopped by because they had driven separately, and she had asked us if we wanted the leftovers, and they had some chicken, and they had beef, and there was some tea and some pink lemonade left over, and would we like it? Well, sure. The food at the banquet was great, and she's like, don't worry, we refrigerated it should be fine. Okay. So that night I had cut up some of the leftover chicken and made a sandwich. And then on Monday, everything was cool. I got the house. I was working on the house because, you're gone for one day and everything goes to hell in a handbasket. And I felt good. I got laundry done. I did the dishes but I started feeling like crap Monday night, and I had eaten some more of the chicken, and I went to bed that night, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was running a fever, and I was sick. And I mean, sick, sick. It was, bad gastroenteritis. You know what I'm talking about. You don't know whether to throw up or go to the bathroom. Let's just put it that way. So I was miserable, and I was like in the fetal position and, just miserable. So my husband had eaten some of the food too, and he got up and I said, are you sick? And he said, no, I feel great. And I'm like, okay, whatever, it'll hit you. He never got sick. Never, never, never. I looked up the difference between gastroenteritis, which is basically the stomach flu, and food poisoning, because that's what I was afraid. I mean, I was sick, sick, sick. And if it had been food poisoning, I would have gotten sick Sunday night, Monday morning, because it says 6 to 8 hours after you eat the bad food, then you get sick. Plus, they said with food poisoning, you generally don't run a fever. So I'm thinking it was more along the lines of gastroenteritis. And, then you second guess yourself, oh my gosh, I kissed all these people at the party, blah, who was sick, did I not wash my hands enough? We stopped at, you stay in a weird hotel, you use strange bathrooms, So you're second guessing yourself, you know. It was so bad. I love coffee. I drink coffee all day. In fact, look at it. Here's my kitty. I couldn't even drink coffee Tuesday morning. I was miserable. I stayed in bed all day Tuesday. Wednesday I felt better, and then Thursday it finally kicked in and then today's Friday, and I feel great. So I was all miserable, feeling sorry for myself, and Joanne sent me a Happy Mail. I already opened it, I know. And she sent me a doily, and she sent me some stickers, and she sent me more stickers. Oh, yes, you can. And she sent me, look, it's a little cupcake paperclip. It's so cute. And then it says, just because, Joanne. I love Joanne. She's so funny. She's really, really funny. She posted one of her son's math assignments on Instagram, and she's like, I can't. Her son is like 14. She's like, I used to love math, and I don't. Are they speaking English? And I'm just like, I hated math, so I did. I was, but ugh. I know, she's funny. Her YouTube name is Happymailswapper, and her name is Joanne, and she's awesome. I love her. She makes me laugh. She got a present in the mail, and they told her she couldn't open it till her birthday, and she's like, I'm dying, I want to open it. And I'm like, don't do it. You can hold off. But really inside, I'm like, I have to rip stuff open immediately. I'm like a child, but yeah. So thank you, Joanne. You really made me happy. A little bright spot in my week. Thank you. So, I got one other thing in the mail, but I'm going to do it separate. So I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I'll be back.